Okay, good evening. I'd like to call the North Aurora Village Board meeting for Monday, March 18th, 2024 to order. These are immediate silent prayer and meditation. Great, thank you. Please join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. When you're ready.
Mayor Gaffino.
Here.
Trustee Christensen.
Here.
Trustee Curtis. Trustee Gately.
Here.
Trustee Lowry.
Here.
Trustee Nedved.
Here.
Trustee Salazar. Here.
All right, thank you. Mary Licar, would you like to come forward? So I got the honor tonight to recognize Mary. She is on the police pension board. So we're going to come down and see you on the board. I think with Robin over here as well. In the village, benefited from her insight and their dedication to the village. So we should pass some here.
Thank you very much. It's my pleasure.
Got something for you here.
You can hand this to her.
Get a box. All right, we have audience comments. Anyone? No one signed up, but okay. Seeing none. Consent agenda.
Second.
Discussion. Call the roll, please.
Trustee Curtis. Trustee Gately.
Yes.
Trustee Lowry.
Yes.
Trustee Nedved.
Yes.
Trustee Salazar. Yes. Trustee Christensen.
Yes.
All right, thank you. Under new business, item 1, Jason.
Thank you, Mayor. This item is approval of the Fourth Amendment of AT&T's lease on the Central Water Tower. It was presented and discussed at the February 19th Committee of the Whole meeting. Just as a background, AT&T approached the village about reducing its rent on the tower. Currently, they're paying $5,745, and that goes up 3.5% each year. What they're proposing is $3,500 with a 15% increase every 5 years, which is in line with a lot of the other lease agreements we have on our water towers. The one thing it does do is it adds a optional termination clause, gets suspended for 10 years. Currently, they in their agreement, they can opt out with a 90-day notice and basically walk away from the lease. So this would lock them in for at least 10 years. We added a additional permitted use section, which allows them flexibility to move to a new tower if we build one. And we also added a new tower section, which requires the village to give AT&T 270 days notice if we are going to tear down the old tower that they're currently on.
Motion to approve. Second.
Discussion. Call the roll, please.
Trustee Gately.
Yes.
Trustee Lowry.
Yes.
Trustee Nedved.
Yes.
Trustee Salazar. Yes. Trustee Christensen.
Yes.
Trustee Curtis.
All right, thank you. Item 2, Brian.
Thank you, Mayor. This memo serves for the next 2 items. This is for the purchase and installation of 10 eye hydrant retrofit kits. Staff is looking to purchase 10 eye hydrant retro kits for our plow fire hydrants. This equipment will be installed by the company. The Water Division currently has one on a fire hydrant on the east side of town along Hart Road. This has alerted staff to a dip in water pressure in that area, and now staff is investigating that. So we're going to use these other ones to investigate other areas. Staff reached out to 2 companies. They both came back with the same quote of $36,000. Instead of doing a coin flip to determine the outcome, we would like to split it between the 2 companies, which we have dealt with in the past. So staff is recommending purchasing 5 hydrants from Water Product Company in the amount of $18,000.
Motion to approve. Second.
Discussion. Roll, please.
Trustee Lowry.
Yes.
Trustee Nedved.
Yes.
Trustee Salazar. Yes. Trustee Christensen.
Yes.
Trustee Curtis. Trustee Gately.
Yes.
All right, thank you. Item 3, Brian.
And this is the additional purchase of 5 eye hydrant retrofit kits from Underground Pipe and Valve Company in the amount of $18,000.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Discussion? Roll please.
Trustee Salazar,
Yes.
trustee Christensen,
Yes.
trustee Curtis, trustee Gately,
Yes.
trustee Lowry,
Yes.
trustee Netchvich.
Yes.
All right, thank you. Item 4, Brian.
This is a change order for well 6 rehabilitation and maintenance project. Back at the November 20th, 2023 board meeting, the project was given to Lane Christensen in the amount of $370,000 for the rehabilitation. After the well was pulled and brought to their shop to examine, unfortunately, the condition of the pump and motor had deteriorated significantly. So this will need to be replaced. During the televising, it was found that a cable guard is wedged behind the casing, causing some issues when it comes to pulling the pump. And it appears that the well and the casing may slightly be misaligned, which has led to some of these problems. And that also has reduced the lifespan of the motor. So what Lane has told us that it would be good for us to go with a smaller pump, which would give us less capacity by 10%. However, after reviewing it, staff said we could just adjust how we run our wells to make up for the loss of the gallons per minute. We're looking to go with an exchange motor, which is completely refurbished instead of a new one. A new one and a refurbished one both have the same 1-year warranty. Village reached out to other municipalities who are currently using this, and they've had no problems. Additionally, the exchange motor has a 12-week lead time instead of new motor has a 26-week lead time. So this will get the well back into service sooner. So staff is recommending the approval of an exchange motor, decreasing the size of the well equipment, and a change order to increase the amount not to exceed $410,000, which allows some contingency in case there are other minor changes. And the completion date will be July 31st, 2024.
Motion approved. Second.
Discussion? Roll please.
Trustee Gately,
Yes.
trustee Lowry,
Yes.
trustee Netchvich.
Yes.
Trustee Salazar. Yes. Trustee Christensen,
Yes.
trustee Curtis.
All right, thank you. That concludes new business. Have no report. Trustee comments? Administrative report,
No report tonight, thank you.
department heads? Okay, motion to adjourn.
So moved. Second.
All in favor, say aye.
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 Opposed, the same. Okay, thanks.